It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. For the Brooklyn Nets earlier this season, they were the winning team in the last matchup against Toronto. And that gives them a one-game advantage in this matchup this season.
That was a heck of a performance for them offensively. There were some stretches there where it just seemed like everything was falling.
And it wasn't by accident they shot it that well. Their ball movement was excellent. That was the key to me.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Brooklyn now, the professor, he's in at the point. Brook Lopez is out there with Amir Johnson. Then there's Kobe, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Bogdanovich, no luck. On defense, Toronto. It's a 3-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And, Kevin, they played such terrific defense in that game. It took a lot of pressure off them at the other end of the court.
Yeah, and you can't just pick one or two players out who stood out defensively. There was plenty of credit to go around.
Good on the shot.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas. A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
To the inside, to Roma. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
The shot's good from the professor.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
And it's Lowry penetrating. The pass to Bogdanovich. The feed to Aldridge. The second chance effort. Brooklyn with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another 3-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
He used that pick to get in close.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 15 points for the professor.
That's 12 straight points coming off 3-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? I mean, they're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Shot's good.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Chipped in with a couple of blocks, too, so just giving you a hint of his potential impact at the defensive end.
Here's the professor, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow him down.
Here we go. When we put a shot up, I want our bigs to look for a rebound, and I want everyone else busting their behinds to get back on defense. No fast.
Brooklyn making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Lopez. And it's Martin in for Amir Johnson. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Lionel Hollins was giving to his team. He said to them, the pick and roll is going to be our bread and butter today. If we run it effectively, they will not have an answer for it. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the volume of shots. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane. The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Lowry drives in, and the shot is good. Lowry's got 8.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Toronto with the ball after the missed 3 from the professor. Aldridge left side. with the second effort, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row.
Teams making substitutions here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. So for Brooklyn now, the professor, he's in at point guard. Martin is out there with Amir Johnson. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Bryant in at the 2. And so here's Toronto. They trail by 9 points. Aldridge misses.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
And he gets it to go. 29 points for the professor. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Good. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Absolutely on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Toronto with the ball. It's a 13-point game. That's good.
I think he just wants to show us that he's got the whole package. The leaner, definitely part of his arsenal.
And again, the three-point shot is good from the professor. The professor's got 38 points. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. One-on-one fast break. Here's the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Boyza can't get it to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way to the left wing. Here's the professor. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. 43 points for the professor.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Fires the 3, and yes, sir, that one drops. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard.
I think
high defense and coming up with the steal.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
And Toronto making a change here. Lowry's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Foy's checked in. Here's the professor, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Into LaMarcus Aldridge. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You know, he may not have the elevation or the hop. He doesn't need it, though. The big fella throwing it down anyway.
He usually does save the high flying for the little guys, Clark. You're right.
Yeah, well, sometimes it looks like he's pinned to the ground, but when he gets positioned like that, and he can put it down.
Nice numbers from Lowry. He's got 10 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
Yeah, it is a nice number. He's taken it upon himself to really find his teammates and to get this offense going.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Raptors. And a change for the Nets. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Amir Johnson. And the shot's good from the professor.
What a half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, the professor in the last outing against the Jazz got down to business. He finished with an incredible amount of points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support
tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
Lowry. Plumlee with the rebound.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one. He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow.
He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
The Professor passes to Foy. For three, Kobe. And the Nets, another three.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
And through.
All right, fellas. Great job in the early going. But we've got to keep playing the same way. Keep this building.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. There's a comeback on our hands, or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Complete domination. What a game for the Professor. And he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, it's getting hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
We've got Bogdanovic, Aldridge out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Lowry. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, the lead isn't getting any smaller. I mean, this is an incredibly well-rounded performance for this club on the road.
You know, that's the thing, Steve. To dominate as they have in front of a hostile crowd, really impressive.
Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. 14 points for Kyle Lowry.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
There's the bucket. Good.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Another shot.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just 1 make in their 5 attempts.
And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. Well, you look at the Professor. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
His first job is to orchestrate for his teammates, but being as fantastic as he is at shooting the 3, he's never reluctant to take that shot if it's available to him.
Nor should he be. I mean, I tell you what, I would give him the green light every time down, although he probably already has it.
That sort of epitomized this game, guys. One team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just dragging. See the way he times his passes so well. That was a great assist.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Lowry brings the double. The dish to Bryant. Kicks to Green. Pass to the Professor. Off target from 3-point range.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Over to the left wing. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
No good from Valanciunas. Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Here's the Professor. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
So it's Toronto now. Pass to Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful.
So it's Toronto now. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Jeff Taylor is out there with Amir Johnson. Then there's Foy. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Jennings in at the point.
Boy, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
Vanetchin has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. The shot's good from the Professor.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Feeds it to Murray. From 7. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Again from deep. The 3-pointer good from the Professor. The Professor's got 6 points in the quarter. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. In transition, here come the Nets. And the Nets, another 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight. He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
Well,
Right, Steve?
Yeah, pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved.
And that one's good. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Another steal. And here we go. The triple.
Clark, they're really struggling guarding that three-point line.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, Steve.
Poked away. Dishes it to Mitchell. Here's to Roman. Drills it from outside.
And these two just going at it from deep now.
You know, it seems like what's going on here is anything you can do, I can do better territory.
The shot's good from the professor.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
And Toronto has possession. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Murray, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, I'm not seeing the same energy level as I did in the first half. Second chance points not coming quite as easily as they did earlier, and I think it's a matter of effort.
And Toronto has possession after the missed 3 from the professor. To the wing right side. Boys up. He goes up again. That's good. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
And Toronto has possession. Here's the professor. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
When you're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Count the bucket.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Nets.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
This will be their 3rd win in 4 tries against this team. Not too shabby.
To say the least, you could see how much they wanted this win. For 2 very familiar opponents, a win in the season series carries a lot of extra weight.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the professor. You have to look at his steals and when he would come up with them as major factors in this result.
And that one misses. Right, he's checked in for Mitchell.
Nice.
For Brooklyn. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up.